Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire's disastrous 21% Rotten Tomatoes score was cause for concern, though Zack Snyder provides hope that the film will continue a four-movie trend for the filmmaker. With Rebel Moon, Part 2's story on the horizon, many will be revisiting the first movie to refamiliarize themselves with the world created by Snyder. The ending of Rebel Moon, Part 1 adequately teased a continuation, though the quality of the movie was somewhat lacking for many. Rebel Moon's poor movie reviews saw the film released on Netflix to a lowly 21% Rotten Tomatoes score. This was certainly unexpected after the endless ways Snyder hyped up his latest release and the years spent working on the project. Zack Snyder's recent Rebel Moon box office comparisons have made it clear the director is attempting to defend his malign production, though there seems to be only one way the perception of the movie can be reversed. The filmmaker has long spoken about a director's cut, which could prove Rebel Moon to continue a four-movie trend for Snyder. Zack Snyder has a long history of director's cuts that are better than the original. Snyder's theatrical releases are rarely his best. The trend in question is that Zack Snyder's movies are often improved in director's cuts. While not every film by Snyder, such as 300, Man of Steel, or Army of the Dead, possesses a director's cut, these are usually the projects that were more positively reviewed. Concerning Snyder's lesser-reviewed films, the director usually opts to release a director's cut that, more often than not, improves upon the original release. This has been the case for four prior Zack Snyder-helmed movies, with each one having a director's cut that either significantly or slightly improved the theatrical version. The first case was 2004's Dawn of the Dead. While the director's cut of this movie only adds around 10 minutes to the runtime, it includes slightly more character development and much more gore than the theatrical release did. Despite not being a significant jump in quality, given that the 2004 remake is one of Snyder's better movies, the director's cut still marks a subtle improvement. Snyder then released a director's cut of Watchmen after the film's 2009 theatrical release. From including vital character-driven scenes and a few action sequences not found in the original cut, Watchmen followed in Dawn of the Dead's footsteps by being improved with the director's full vision on display. This continued with Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice's so-called Ultimate Edition. Several changes to Snyder's director's cut allowed Batman v Superman to simply make sense in a way the theatrical version did not. From extended scenes in the opening regarding Lois' African excursion to further fleshing out Clark's beef with Batman, the overall plot of the film was more logical in the Ultimate Edition. Complete with rectifying Superman's failures to stop a bomb in the somewhat controversial courtroom scene, the Ultimate Edition of Batman v Superman marks the most drastic improvement of one of Snyder's theatrical films. The same can be said for Zack Snyder's Justice League over 2017's Justice League. The former is much better than the latter, holding a consistent tone, a more compelling story, and much improved character development of heroes like the Flash and Cyborg. The Snyder Cut movement was long thought to be cult-like fans clamoring for something that did not exist, but the drastic improvement of the film found in Zack Snyder's Justice League proved this to be wrong.